The city really took a step forward today in terms of transparency and accountability, and what we decided today is the city is going to be publishing monthly all the purchasing card purchases that are made by city staff, and it's going to be published through the City of Windsor website through their open data. So this is a huge step forward. It's adding another layer of accountability and transparency for the city. Purchasing cards are basically like debit cards or credit cards, I guess you could say, where purchases can be made under $1,200 by city staff. And that may not seem like a lot. There's about 200 purchasing cards out there circulating in the city, but there's about $2.5 million worth of purchases that are made every year using the P cards. So it accumulates over the year. It's a significant amount of money, and now we have an additional layer of oversight in terms of how those P cards are being used. Well, this came out of a report from the from PricewaterhouseCoopers, was part of the audit, but council had decided to add this additional sort of element to basically implement what is the City of Toronto model, or the model that the City of Toronto follows, to add that in addition to the recommendations made by PwC. So this was just an added layer. So the city, in the sense, or council, went above and beyond what was recommended by PwC in terms of this process.
Part of satisfying our obligations under the audit to have sort of a centralized online way of approving P-card purchases, they found out that that was a good way to also collect data so that they could present it in an open data format. And so that's what they've done. So there's a whole overhaul of the policies and procedures, and in addition to that is a process by which we can approve things online. It gives us a great deal of transparency and immediacy as a manager or supervisor. When I look at my subordinates' P-card requests, I can go in and open all of them and look at every single one, and it's all collated together, which is great. It allows us a lot more flexibility in collecting and analyzing data, and it also puts that data in a format that we can present to the public and give them that extra bit of view into what we do.